The Money School proudly presents Story Time with Sammy Rabbit's All-Star Readers.
Today's All-Star Reader is Theresa Carpenter of Norfolk, Virginia. Welcome, Theresa.
Hi, everybody. My name is Theresa Carpenter, and I am a naval officer, a podcast host, and a blogger. And I talk a lot about giving back and being of service. And the story that I'm going to read to you guys today was a book that I grew up reading as a child, and the overall message of it resonates with me just as much as today as it did when I was growing up. And the book is called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy, he loved the tree. And the tree was happy. But as time went by, and the boy grew older, the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my tree and swing from my branches, and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my tree and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house, and then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you." "My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I just wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy, "just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up, "as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. So the point of this story is that you never know what an act of kindness will do for another person. And sometimes when you're being kind to people, you may think that they're using you, and you may think that there's no point in doing it. But I think that being of service and being good always prevails. And while the tree could have stopped giving to the boy when the boy showed that he didn't seem to be, at least, appreciative of what the tree was giving, at the very end, the tree was still there for the boy. And while we all need to have boundaries, and sometimes we can't always be as giving as the tree, and maybe we shouldn't, never forget that people have the capacity to love and to love one another. One of the things that I think this lesson taught me about this boy was that he had a lot of wants. He would come to the tree whenever he needed something, and the tree would give it to him. But one of the ways that you can satisfy your own wants without having to go to somebody else is by saving money and by having the ability to buy things for yourself that isn't putting a burden on anybody else. So I would encourage you to not be like the boy and to use your money wisely and on the things that you really want. And then you're not having to inconvenience or burden anybody else. And you're just overall a better person. All right, everyone, have a Sammy-orific day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Until our next Sammy Rabbit All-Star Reading Experience, this is Sam the Money Man, wishing you a Sammy-rific day.